project on Homer's epic poem, the Odyssey, I decided to do a collage. I thought a collage would be best for this because it seemed as though it would be easiest to get my ideas down on paper instead of some other medium. I also wanted to be able to represent the symbols in the story in a more literal way. The symbols which I chose to include in my project are Odysseus' dog, Argos, fabric, Laertes' shroud, food, Odysseus' bow, a book, and Odysseus and Penelope's wedding bed. I decided to use these symbols because I thought they best portrayed the themes in the story. For example, Argos can represent loyalty. Even though Odysseus had been gone for 20 years before finally returning back to Ithaca, Argos waited for him and only died after seeing his owner once again. The shroud that Penelope is continually weaving during the day and secretly unraveling at night can be a symbol of hope. With Odysseus gone, it would be in her best interest to remarry, so she told all her possible suitors she would choose a husband after she finished the shroud for Laertes. By delaying finishing it, however, she's shown to still have hope in Odysseus returning to Ithaca. The way food is depicted in this story is in a very negative way. In the case of Odysseus' men who ate the lotus flowers, eating made them forget about their families and life back in Ithaca. Both Odysseus' bow and the wedding bed show his and Penelope's love for each other. The bed is a lot more literal and obvious, while the bow has a little more meaning. The book was what I chose to portray the storytelling involved in this poem. The last bit of symbolism I used in this project was Odysseus' bow. Penelope holds a competition to see who her lover will be. After each of the other men failed to string the bow and shoot it through all the exits, Odysseus was able to successfully perform this task and got to keep Penelope. One theme I chose to represent in my collage was about what I felt the sea represented. I felt that the sea could actually have stood for a few things, such as how insignificant people really are and how helpless we are against nature. Even though Odysseus and his men were able to contribute to the fall of Troy, escape from a Cyclops, and make it through the land of the dead, there was a point where the sea could have overtaken their ship at a much worse place. If that had happened, then not much could have been done about it. In conclusion, Homer's epic poem, the Odyssey, included lots of examples of symbolism. I decided to demonstrate this in a collage. I felt a collage would be best for this project because it would make it so I could literally show the symbols mentioned. With the photos I found that can show these symbols, I felt it could help make a more abstract idea of this poem more tangible.